Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 27th of December 2019. We're going to reflect on John 20, 1-8. Early on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one whom Jesus loved, and said to them, "They've taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we do not know where they have laid him." Then Peter and the other disciple set out and went toward the tomb. The two were running together, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first. He bent down to look in and saw the linen wrappings lying there, but he did not go in. Then Simon Peter came, following him, and went into the tomb. He saw the linen wrappings lying there, and the cloth that had been on Jesus' head not lying in a place by itself. Then the other disciple who reached the tomb first also went in, and he saw and believed. For as yet they did not understand the scripture that he might rise from the dead. Then the disciples returned to their homes. Gospel of the Lord. Have you ever been in a situation where you have despaired because the world seems to have crumbled all around you? And then just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it did. That is pretty much what happened to the friends of Jesus. First, he got himself arrested and tortured terribly. Then he died, destroying their hopes of a Messiah who would liberate them from the yoke of Rome. And now his body was stolen from the grave. Wow. None of them, not one of them, understood the prophecies, including the ones Jesus himself had made, that he would die and on the third day rise again from the dead. He had told them this not once or twice, but over and over and over again. But none of them thought about that. They just believed the worst. But it doesn't surprise me, because we also believe the worst, don't we? We forget the promises of God and despair. I know that I've done so too. When I started my ministry so many years ago, this coming Tuesday will make 16 years, by the way. When I started my ministry, it was because God promised me that he would always be by my side. And there is not a single day, mostly, when I have not felt his presence with me. Yet there came a time when I felt he had disappeared. I felt alone and beaten, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and I didn't want to do any of this anymore. I went to bed one night and told God I was done. He could find somebody else to do his work. I quit. At some point in the night, I woke up to a song ringing in my head. It went like this: "Arise, wounded soldier, it's time to fight again. The battle you thought you totally lost is just about to begin its revolution." The song kept repeating, and then a soft voice began talking to me gently, reminding me of all the things he had said to me over the years, filling me with renewed hope. I eventually drifted off to sleep, still listening to the soft murmur of that voice. When I woke up, I felt different. I felt renewed. I felt energized. And imagine this is how Mary Magdalene and the other apostles felt when Jesus started appearing to them over the next few days. And they understood that the tomb was not empty because the body had been stolen. The tomb was empty because Jesus had risen. Consequently, there was no reason for despair. There was only reason for hope. That holds good for us too. It doesn't matter what's happened in your life. There is a new year just around the corner, and I promise you, it's going to be different. So arise, because he's risen. God bless you.